Cole, I have another matter for you before you get off, right after this one, okay?
Okay.
The 36th District Court in the state of Michigan is now in session. The Honorable Judge Marlena Taylor is now presiding. At this time, there will be no smoking, no talking, no chewing gum, no eating or drinking, no sleeping or laying down, no driving or riding in a motor vehicle. Please keep your device on mute until you are addressed by staff. Also, keep your device on a surface level so that your face may be seen. Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. Thank you, officer. All right. Mr. Washington, you can unmute yourself and activate your camera for me, please.
Good morning.
Good morning. Now calling the matter of the people versus, this is Anthony Washington, ticket number 358591. This is one count of operating a marijuana facility without a license. Appearances for the record, starting with the APA, please.
May it please the court, Paul Cole on behalf of the people.
And Attorney Harris.
Good morning, Your Honor. May it please this honorable court. Good morning to your staff. Sherika Harris, P72832, on behalf of Mr. Washington. Mr. Washington, please state your name for the record.
Anthony Washington.
Your Honor, the people have reviewed this matter and I spoke with the officer that issued the ticket, and at this point, we could not move forward on this matter, so we're recommending a dismissal with a stipulation of probable cause.
We do so stipulate, Your Honor.
Okay, so at this time, the court is going to grant that request and dismiss this without prejudice. Mr. Washington, they couldn't move forward this time, but make sure you have everything in order, because if they find that, again, they will recharge you, not maybe for this incident, for a different one, so make sure you have everything in order, okay? I muted you because you had some background feed on your device, okay? So that concludes this hearing. Have a good day, Mr. Washington. You're all set. Mr. Norman Wallace?
Yes.
Okay, before I do that, Ms. Cole, I have a Jalen Walker. It's a case that's operating off-road vehicle on public highway. It's PAC code 750.243. I think that may be a state ticket.
Yes, that is.
Okay, I just wanted to catch you before you left. That's on a Jalen Walker.
Jalen Walker.
Yes.
Do you happen to have the officer's name? I can look it up in the, if you have it handy, the officer's name.
It's JTONTI, Tanti.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Okay.
That's probably it.
And I don't have any remarks, so I'm sorry.
I would need to speak with the, that's a pretrial today?
It's a pretrial today, yes. Let me see. You would have to, that's why I wanted to catch you. Yep, set for a pretrial today, man.
I usually like to speak with the officers about this.
Okay, that's fine. I just want to let you know so that you can figure out what you want to do with it.
Yeah, if Attorney Harris could speak in the breakout room with him for a minute. Have you spoken with him?
No,
I
not
have
yet.
not.
Yeah, one more matter. So I can do that and then she can go talk to him. I just want to get you out of here.
Oh, I appreciate that. And then I'll see. Yeah, we might just need to get a date on that one, unfortunately, because I do like to talk to the officers. I don't know if it's a moped or a car. I need to, discuss it with him.
That's fine. I can get you a date. I was just letting you know. So I can do a date and hop off if you need to.
And I appreciate,
No, that's fine.
I really appreciate you, Judge, doing that, because I know Judge Garrett's been chomping at the bit for me.
Go ahead, bye. That's why I'm trying to get you out. I'm all like, bye. Time to go. I'll see you later.
Well, I'll tell you what, if you could, I just need to check in there. If Attorney Harris speaks with him and gets me a little bit of the facts, and then I'll be back here in about 10 minutes.
That's perfect. Go ahead, check out. I'll handle some more matters and then you can come back, Attorney.
Thank you very much.
You're very welcome. Thank you. All right, Mr. Wallace, can you hear us okay?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna call your matter, okay, sir?
Okay.
Now calling the matter of the People versus Norman Wallace. This is ticket number P1235915. One count failed to display a valid operator's license not on person. Count two, drive unregistered or untitled vehicle. Count three, no insurance misdemeanor. Also calling ticket number P1235904. One count failed to use seatbelt assembly system. Count two, expired plates. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Erica Harris on behalf of Mr. Wallace. Mr. Wallace, please state your name for the record.
Norman E. Wallace.
Your Honor, we've discussed the cases before the court. We've discussed his rights. He is waiving his right to trial and admitting responsibility pursuant to the recommendation. We stipulate to the face of the ticket for purposes of the factual basis.
All right, Mr. Wallace, you understand what's going on today, and you want to move forward with what's going to happen. You'll be pleading to, responsible to 2 civil infractions. They both have fines associated with it. In exchange, they'll dismiss all of the misdemeanor counts you have. You understand that, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so reading from the face of the ticket that on August 17th, 2021, in the area of West McNichols and Lindsay in the city of Detroit, Mr. Norman Wallace was driving a Dodge and failed to use the seatbelt assembly system as well as had expired plates. Satisfied, Attorney Harris?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
Stipulation for probable cause on the remaining counts to be dismissed.
So stipulated, Your Honor.
So the court will enter pleas of responsible on ticket number P1235904, count one, failed to use seatbelt, count two, expired plate. Sir, the civil infraction fine for failed to use the seatbelt is $65, and the expired plate is $145. So that's a total of $210. You typically have 14 days to pay civil infractions. Is that gonna be enough time for you, sir?
Unless I can get a little more time.
Would 30 days help you out, sir?
That'll be perfect.
Okay, I'll have it due no later than July 21st, okay? July 21st, 2022, okay, sir?
July 21st?
Yes, does that give you enough time?
Yes, ma'am. And the fine comes out to how much?
$210.
210?
Yes, sir.
Okay, yes, ma'am. I can make that by the 21st of next month.
Now, I don't know if you have any reinstatement fees. That doesn't include this cost, okay? That's for the Secretary of State's office, but you pay it here, just so you know, okay?
Oh, yes, ma'am.
All right, but that doesn't have to be due that same day. You just need to pay the $210 by that time.
Okay.
All right. All right, if there's nothing further, that concludes this hearing. Thank you, Mr. Wallace.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, have a good day.
Thank you. You too.
All right, bye-bye. All right, Attorney Harris, I have someone in the courtroom. Oh, this is just for mine, though. Officer Driscoll? Yes. You come to the front, please. Therefore, how are you doing? Maybe you should not take this about 4 years. I'm almost there for years. So I'm like, I don't know if I'm meant to. No, fine. Find out. Thank you. I'm sending you a message on the computer, Ms. Cleveland.
I'm sorry, Your Honor, I can't seem to take my video to start. I don't know what's happening.
You're okay right now. Just,
Okay.
I'm just letting you know so that you'll be able to know.
Thank you. I responded, Your Honor.
Thank you. Officer Driscoll, was there a PSI done on him before?
Yes, okay, it's just a question that the case manager is asking. I just want to make sure.
Previous substance.
Okay, it helped me be able to figure out what to do.
Thank you, Your Honor. And I also can come to the courtroom because if he's available, I can just ask him a few quick questions.
King, I was gonna say, would you be be willing to do that right now? He is available in the courtroom right now. So
Yes,
if you-
ma'am.
If you don't mind, Ms. Cleveland, you can come across the 337 for me, please.
I'm on my way.
Okay, thank you. All right, she's gonna come in here and talk to you, okay, sir, before I move forward with your matter.
Yeah, and then they'll be able to get her. Contact information.
Thank you. I was gonna say, you can, Mr. Williams is sitting right there, if you want to come there, I don't know how you want to handle this, you can talk to. Officer Driscoll. That's Mr. Williams, Mr. Williams, this is Ms. Cleveland, she's gonna talk talk to you for a moment? Do you want to do it here or outside? Okay, she's gonna talk to you for a moment. Please be respectful of Ms. Cleveland. Thank you, Your Honor. You're welcome. So you call him like this, now you done. Well, yeah, I'm gonna make sure that, I guess they just need to have it in the system for it by the time, she just asked me, did he still, Ms. Cleveland asked me, does he have a period, we're gonna put him on the docket for 6/28 on Judge Holmes' docket. Right. She just want to know, yeah, PSI, because then it won't take it long.
Oh.
Because I'm trying to figure out how, I want to punish him, but I also don't, I don't want him to be locked up for like a month either, that's not. I don't think. Oh. Mr. Driscoll, they're gonna need a copy of that assessment and the PSI, for their sentencing, drug court deal, so if you could just forward it to them for that.
Yeah, to the file. Yeah, so I'll just make a copy for her.
Thank you. No. The only thing I need is, I'm gonna put him on the docket for that, as soon as we handle this matter, they gave me instructions of when to put him on the docket, so. My officer is ready, she let me know.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
And Your Honor, we are ready on John Wright and Joseph Watkins.
Okay,
Still in the breakout room. One moment, please. Or
Sure.
can I be co-host so I can move them out?
You should be able to. Yeah, no.
Thanks. Oh, there's one.
No. Oh, just.
Mr. Wright was out of the breakout room. Okay, he's rejoining. Okay.
Morning. How you doing?
Good morning,
Hey, good morning, Miss Andy. How you doing?
I'm fine. How are you?
Good, thank you.
Good.
Did I? You know, I was just looking for those. Thank you so much. Okay, that's where they were.
Mr. Watkins, I'm gonna call your matter first.
Okay.
In the matter of the people versus Joseph Watkins, this is ticket number P1219995. Count one, driver's license never acquired. Count two, no insurance misdemeanor. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Sherika Harris on behalf of Mr. Watkins. Mr. Watkins, please state your name for the record.
Joseph Watkins.
Your Honor, we've discussed the case before this court. And we've discussed his rights as well as the current plea offer. It's my understanding that he is waiving his right to trial and entering a plea pursuant to the recommendation.
All right, is that right, Mr. Watkins?
Yes.
If so, can you please raise your right hand for me, sir? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
You can put your hand down, sir. Mr. Watkins, did you have an opportunity to talk to Attorney Harris in private today about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for this plea today?
No.
Are you pleading guilty of your own choice?
Yes.
Are you pleading, it's the reason their phone keep moving? And I'm
I was looking for something.
I know, but then we lose reception, so you don't know that, but we on there every day. So when you start moving your phone around a lot in your car, it makes you lose reception and we can't hear you, okay? So just keep
Okay.
it steady, all right. Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes.
But do you understand that by taking this guilty plea, that you're going to give up any rights that you may have had to have a trial in the future?
Yes.
Understanding all of this, did you still want to move forward today?
Yes.
All right, sir, I want to take your attention back to the date of July 4th of 2021. Were you driving a Dodge vehicle in the area of Plymouth and Archdale in the city of Detroit?
Yes.
And while you were driving that vehicle, did you not have any car insurance on it at the time?
I had insurance time. I had my insurance on me. And I was in the car looking for the insurance, but I can't find it right now. But the car is insured. I got my registration,
So, Mr. Watkins, let me
but
ask
I
you,
don't got my.
how long have you known that you had this court hearing?
A nice.
Yeah, so, and one of the things that you want to be able to show people is that you have this information and this documents at that time, right?
Yes.
So why, if you have this insurance that you're saying, wouldn't you have it ready so that I can see it?
Huh?
I'm here, Mr. Watkins.
I was looking for in the glove box. I don't really have my car all the time because my wife, we share cars. We share cars and we go back and forth to work, so we really don't see each other. Have a chance. I had plenty of chance, but no excuse.
Mr. Watkins, I'm gonna help you out because you probably saying some things you shouldn't say right now. Because the nature of the charges that you have suggests something about you driving a car. So you don't operate the vehicle, you happen to be a passenger in it or something to that effect, because I don't think that you're able to drive a car. So just at the time that maybe you were stopped, you didn't have the insurance. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. Satisfied, Attorney Harris?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
Is there a stipulation for probable cause on the remaining count to be dismissed?
So stipulated, Your Honor.
So at this time, the court is going to enter a plea to the amended charge of improper plate. I'm going to dismiss count 1, driver's license never acquired in this particular matter. My sentence is usually $200 fine, sir. How long will that take you to pay? 30 or 60 days?
They give me 60 days. I just paid the 2 tickets 2 weeks ago. It was hard doing that one right there with the economy the way it is. I ain't got no food in my house, but I'm gonna do the best I
Pay
can.
tickets with the city of Detroit, Mr. Watkins?
Yes, I did.
Oh, yeah, you did. Oh, with all these? Oh, so this is what he has left to pay? Oh, so you still have some more left to pay, don't you, sir?
Yes, I do. You told me if I could pay half, you know what I'm saying, by the time I came back to you, that, you know what I'm saying, we will work on something.
We will. So I'm gonna waive your costs and fines. I just know what you're talking about, and she printed out the stuff for me. So I'll waive the costs and fines on this ticket, okay, sir?
Okay.
All right, you're all set, Mr. Watkins. If there's nothing further, that concludes this hearing. Keep working on paying the rest of your tickets off, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Mr. Wright?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, I'm gonna call your case. Now calling the matter of People versus John Wright. This is ticket number P1240719. This is count 1, violation of the basic speed law or drove in an unsafe manner. Count 2, failed to signal. Also calling ticket number P1240776. Count 1, no insurance misdemeanor. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Erica Harris on behalf of Mr. Wright. Mr. Wright, please state your name for the record.
My name is Mr. John Wright.
Your Honor, we've discussed the cases before this court. We've discussed his rights. It's my understanding that he is waiving his right to trial and entering a plea pursuant to the recommendation.
Mr. Is that right, Mr. Wright?
That's right, Your Honor.
All right, if so, can you please raise your right hand for me, sir? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes,
You can put your hand down. Mr. Wright, did you have an opportunity to talk to an attorney, that would be Ms. Harris, about your rights and about your case today?
yes, I have, Your Honor.
Did anyone threaten, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
No,
Are you pleading guilty of your own choice?
yes, on my own free will, Your
Are
Honor.
you- All right. Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you understand that by taking this guilty plea today, you're going to give up any rights that you may have had to have a trial in the future?
Yes,
Understanding all of that, did you still want to move forward?
yes, I do, Your Honor.
All right, I want to take your attention, sir, back to the date of August the 20th of 2021. Were you in the area of East Davidson Service Drive and Mount Elliott Streets in the city of Detroit, driving a Ford vehicle?
Yes, Your Honor.
And while you were driving that vehicle, did you not have any car insurance on it at the time?
No, I did not at the time.
All right, satisfied, Attorney Harris?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
And the remaining counts are civil infractions, so the court will go ahead and dismiss those two remaining counts on ticket P 1240719 and amend count one on ticket ending in 776, the improper plate. Sir, my fine is $200. How long would that take you to pay? 30 or 60 days?
I can pay you tomorrow, Your Honor.
Say what, sir?
I can pay it tomorrow.
Okay, I'm gonna give you 30 days just in case anything happens, okay, sir?
Okay,
All right, so I'll give you until July 21st, 2022 to have that paid, okay?
okay, so I want to do it online. Is it possible that I can go online and pay it?
Yes, you can, sir. Just go to www.36thdistrictcourt.org, okay?
All right,
And then you'll be on the website. You'll see on the left-hand side, you can do a case lookup. You can look up yourself by your name, and then it'll bring up anything that you have in the system, okay?
thank you, Your Honor. Appreciate your time.
You're very welcome. I appreciate you as well, Mr. Wright. Thank you.
Right, have a blessed day.
You too. Thank you, sir.
All right, thank you.
Oh.
No, I know. I'm just saying.
Right.
I'm just. real nervous about. Okay. Oh, she said they're talking to me.
Here you go. Yeah, a whole lot of bad people here.
Right. Thank you, Mayor.
Doing all the different things.
Yeah. Yeah.
Madam Court Reporter, we would need to bring out Timothy Williams and Benny Woodard.
Okay, if you don't mind, would you, can we wait until the judge comes back and let her, decide if she wants to bring?
Okay, I was just like, because I know that they were phone callers and they wouldn't be able to remove themselves, so I was just letting you know.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Okay,
Yeah, just let the judge know when she comes back.
okay, thank you.
You ready? Orlando Williams? No.
Attorney Harris, who are you ready on?
I am ready on Orlando Willis, Benny Woodard, and Timothy Williams.
Orlando Willis, you can activate your camera.
Yeah, I'm speaking.
How you
Yeah.
doing?
Mr. Williams, not you yet. Timothy Williams, not you yet. Just Orlando Willis.
Yes.
Oh, okay, my bad.
It's okay. I want to ask you to start your video for me, sir.
Okay.
What happened? Just say, okay.
All right. Oh. All right.
There.
Okay.
Now calling the matters of the people versus Orlando Willis. This is ticket number P1207095. Count 1, drove while license suspended. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Also calling ticket number P1204445. 1 count prohibited turn. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Chair Harris, on behalf of Mr. Willis. Mr. Willis, please state your name for the record.
Yes, Orlando Willis.
Your Honor, we've discussed the cases before the court. We've discussed his rights. It's my understanding that he is waiving his right to trial and entering a plea pursuant to the recommendation.
Is that right, Mr. Willis?
Yes. Yes, Your Honor.
If so, could you please raise your right hand for me? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, sir?
Yes.
You can put your hand down. Mr. Willis, did you have an opportunity to talk to an attorney? That would have been Ms. Harris in private today about your case and about your rights?
Yes, ma'am.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for this plea today?
No, Your.
Are you pleading guilty of your own choice?
Yes.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes.
And do you understand that by taking this guilty plea today, that you're going to give up any rights that you may have had to have a trial in the future?
Yes.
Understanding all of this, did you still want to move forward today?
Yes.
All right, sir, I want to take your attention back to the date of June the 3rd of 2021. Were you in the area of Livernois and West Davidson in the city of Detroit driving a Jaguar vehicle?
Yes.
And while you were driving that vehicle, did you not? Was your license suspended at the time?
Yes.
Satisfied, Attorney Harris?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
Is there a stipulation for probable cause on the remaining counts to be dismissed?
So stipulated, Your Honor.
So at this time, the court is going to enter a plea to the amended charge of improper plates. I'm going to dismiss count 2 of that ticket ending in 7095 and dismiss ticket P1204445. Sir, my fine is $200. How long will that take you to pay? 30 or 60 days?
60 days.
All right. I'll give you until August the 22nd of 2022 to have that paid. Okay, sir?
Okay.
All right. There's nothing further. That concludes this hearing. Thank you, Mr. Willis.
Okay. Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
You too.
I will. Timothy Williams.
How you doing?
Hi, sir. How are you doing?
I'm all right.
Okay. Now calling the matter of the people versus Timothy Williams. This is ticket number P1117331. This is 1 count of open alcohol in a motor vehicle passenger. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Chair Harris, on behalf of Mr. Williams. Mr. Williams, please state your name for the record.
My name is Timothy Williams.
Your Honor, we've discussed the case before the court. We've discussed his rights. At this time, he is exercising his right to have a trial. He is waiving his right to jury trial.
If that's so, Mr. Williams, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, sir?
Yes.
You can put your hand down. Did you have an opportunity to talk to Attorney Harris in private today about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
And she's informing me that you want to have a bench trial. That's a trial before myself as the trier and finder of facts. Is that how you want to move forward, Mr. Williams?
Can you repeat that again? Because I don't understand what you were saying, ma'am.
Yes, I can. So it's my understanding that you would like to have a trial in this matter. Is that correct, sir?
I was processing like why I was getting something charged for something I do not did.
Okay,
And
so that means that you want to have a trial, correct? Because you're saying that that you're not guilty, correct?
yes, I'm not guilty for it.
Okay, all I'm asking you right now is that if you want to have a bench or a jury trial. A bench trial is before myself. I would hear the testimony of the officers, and based on their testimony and the rule of law, I will rule. You also have the right to have a jury trial. That's when 6 citizens of the city of Detroit come in and they hear the matter instead. It's my understanding you want to have a bench trial. That's before me. Is that correct, sir?
Yes,
Okay, I'm going to set this for a bench trial on the date of September the 27th, okay? That's going to be at 9:00 a.m. It is via Zoom. So between now and September, I need you to figure out how I can see you through a Zoom app. So not calling in on the phone, I need to physically be able to see you on the day of your trial. That's going to be at 9 a.m. I'm going to set a personal bond. It's still via Zoom though, okay? You just have to figure out how you can get the Zoom app, okay? So have someone.
yeah,
help you.
yeah, that's another thing. I was trying to get on there and everything. I was having trouble do it.
Okay,
So
so
yes.
practice between now and then, okay? So that way, on that date, you'll be able to sign in that way, okay?
Okay, what's the date you want me so I can write it down and everything? You say September the what again?
27,
The 27th at what time?
9 a.m.
Okay, I will. I got that.
Okay?
Yes.
All right. There's nothing but further. His bond is set at $0 personal. You're all set, okay, sir?
You said what's the bail bond?
It's $0. It's a personal bond. I have to set one, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Yep.
All right, sir. If there's nothing further, that concludes this hearing.
Okay, so you want me to still stay on here or I'm good?
No. You're good, sir. You can go ahead and hang up, okay?
Okay, thank you, ma'am. Yeah.
You're very welcome, Mr. Williams. I'll see you. All right. Benny Woodard,
Yes.
now calling the matter of the people versus Benny Woodard. This is ticket number P 11378836. Count 1, drove while license suspended. Count 2, no, drove while license suspended. Ticket number P 1208604. 1 count drove while license not valid or improper license. Appearance for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Erica Harris on behalf of Mr. Woodard. Mr. Woodard, please state your name for the record.
Benny Woodard Jr.
Your Honor, we've discussed the cases before the court. At this time, I believe there is a recommendation that would dismiss both of these matters. We ask the court to adopt the recommendation. We stipulate a probable cause.
All right, at this time, I do have that recommendation. The court is going to dismiss these matters without prejudice. Sir, you're all set, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're very welcome. Have a good day, okay?
Okay, you too.
I will, thank you.
Bye.
Just checking to see if Ms. Cole may have popped back in while I was in a breakout room.
She did not yet.
Okay. Because he wants me to try to resolve it with her. So hopefully she comes back soon. And I know we have one that is a review. That's a Robert Wade.
Yes. I have another state ticket too. Okay, I didn't hear on that one. Yeah, did you talk to Mr. Wade?
I have not spoken to Mr. Wade. I'm going to go into that breakout room now, as well as go into a breakout room with Mr. Watson. And those are our final 3, I believe.
Yeah, I have one matter in court, but it's a probation violation, so I'll handle, you don't handle that, right?
Yes and no. I'm going to say yes, we do.
Okay.
I would just need the information. But if you need someone there in person, we would have to call trial services and figure that out.
Okay, well, he's here in person. I don't necessarily need somebody in person, but I think they have it pretty much figured out.
Okay, I'll go into these two breakout rooms and I'll be back.
Okay.
Thank you, Rod.
Thank you.
Good morning, Judge. I wasn't sure. Was there another matter you needed me on?
I do. So it's another, she wants to talk to you about that, the Jalen Walker, but there's also one more state ticket on one of these cases.
Okay,
It's a possession, cultivate, deliver more than twice the legal limit of marijuana. It's, tax code 333.27965. And the officer was Montgomery and Holmer, Holmur. Maybe that's the street.
Homer Montgomery.
Yeah, that's the street, sorry.
Oh,
Gutierrez, Gutierrez.
and this is a pretrial today?
It is.
I'm on a Zoom call with the judge.
Okay, so I'll handle time because they're going to dismiss it, and I'll handle Johnson because that's just a pretrial.
Oh, appreciate it. Thank you.
Okay, all right.
I'm sorry, Judge.
Oh, you're
Should
fine.
I go into a breakout room with Attorney Harris?
I will when she comes back in court.
I'm here.
Okay. There you go, breakout room number 1.
Thank you.
Excuse me,
Yes,
was we still in the breakout room?
work. You want to work out your matters, so she's talking to the APA about whether or not y'all can work something out today, Mr. Walker.
Okay, but yeah, cause I was telling her I was working for Chrysler and they kind of strict on their time off because I had started last Monday.
Okay, do you need to get to work?
Not today. I actually got the day off. It was just that I don't want to keep going back and forth through the Zoom and the court process. I'll just, if I could pay the fine, I'd pay the fine.
You gotta be patient, Mr. Walker, then, okay? We haven't forgotten about you, but sometimes they have to talk to people so that they can be able to get some offer for you so that you can do something today, okay?
Okay, I'm gonna go back to the breakout room to number 8.
She's talking to the attorney right now, though, okay?
Okay, I'm gonna go back to the room.
All right, thank you, Mr. Walker.
You're welcome.
Madam Clerk,
You know what, Cherico, she just stepped away.
could you help us out? Miss Cole and I just need to see a ticket and to know what's written on the ticket. Or Jalen Walker.
Jalen Walker.
Thank you, Mr. Gillis.
Yeah, no problem. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to. Once one of them comes in, I can let them know. I don't know where they have it.
Okay, because we're just trying to figure out what the ordinance is. It says something about driving a ORV on a public highway or something like that,
Okay.
but we don't know what the statute really is.
All right. Yeah, as soon as either her or the judge come in, then I can get the
Okay,
file.
thanks.
You're welcome. Oh, the probation officer did that. Oh.
Okay. Who we ready on?
We are ready on Watson.
Are y'all ready for me?
Not yet. Hold on, Mr. Walker. Watson, Walker, Wade, and I think that's it.
All right, then I have the young man in the courtroom. How do you want to handle that?
Oh, okay. Could you tell me who that is?
His name is Derek Williams.
Okay. I will, whatever you think is best. I'll follow the court's directions.
I just want to call it really, but. All right. Mr. Wade, Robert Wade, because I'm here for a review today. Ready, Miss Sandy? Okay. All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Robert Wade. This is you ticket 491-12518. One count of this is disorderly conduct. This is the date and time set for a review in this matter. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Sheriff Harris, on behalf of Robert Wade, please state your name for the record.
Yes, Mr. Wade, you.
How you doing? I'm Robert Wade. I apologize. I don't know what's going on. I don't really know how to do this, but go ahead.
Your Honor, today is the date and time set for a review. I was able to review the register of actions with regards to this case. It appears that there might be a balance due and remaining that is owed by Mr. Wade. There's some testing proof that needs to be submitted, possibly community service, and possibly a class that he would need to attend. I've advised Mr. Wade that he may want to reach out to the probation department so that they could assist him in getting those things done and scheduled. So we're asking for a new review date, please, and thank you.
And please, they number.
So this matter, he pled, just so you know, Ms. Harris, he pled January 20th. So his review date was 3 months after that. What's today's date? Just so I can know, just so I can be real clear. April, May, June. Let me tell you this, Mr. Wade. If you don't have the disorderly conduct, it's a mandatory 45 days in jail if you just go back to the regular plea. So would you prefer to pay the fine, do the class, take the test, and do the community service, or would you rather do the 45 days in the Wayne County jail?
I'm gonna take care about. I mean, I understand that it's nobody's business on how everybody else's life going. I'm just going through a real rough patch in my life right now, and it's not that I don't want to do it. I will pay that little $300. What's the class? I got a doctor's appointment on the 23rd, which is what, a couple days from now. I could do the test thing. I mean, it's so crazy that I'm still going through this from 2018, but I get it. I want to abide by whatever the court need me to do. It's just that right now in my real life, it's this. I know this is my real life, but you know, it's a lot going on. And I apologize for my lateness Because that's more than enough time to take care of those things that I needed to take care of. But no, I don't want to do no time in jail. That ain't
You
for me.
don't. And because
No,
that means that you have this contact on your record, and you don't want this on your record at all,
I don't.
okay? So I need you, I understand people go through personal things and they have a lot going on in their lives. But you gotta do these, I gave you half a year. It's a half a year at this point in time from the day you.
I'm at court. Give me 1 second.
He said, did he tell us to hold on for a second?
No, Your Honor, he didn't tell you to hold on for a second. It was someone else that interjected and he wanted them to know that.
I apologize. Let me mute myself until I'm getting talked to.
All right. I'm going to give you until September the 21st, 2022. That's 3 additional months. 3 additional months to complete this task. You need to call probation services so that they can give you direction on how to complete your community service and how to take that class you need to take. That number is 313-695-3414.
One more time, please. One more time, please.
965-3414.
And I called for the community service, Your Honor, and they was telling me that they wasn't doing it at the time due to the COVID situation, but I believe that that's probably up now. I'm not sure, but I did attempt to try to call them, and I did get a test. I just don't know where am I taking this stuff to the 36th district.
So when you call to get the community service and everything, you can have copies of it. You can technically email the court when you come back. You just need to have it ready so that you can email the court and show them that you did all these things. A lot of times they'll email us a copy of the certificate that you get from taking the class. We'll be able to see in the computer system when you pay the money because it comes up into our computer system. The test you will have to take a picture of or show us or scan it and have it ready for us to see. The community service, if you do it through our courts, they end up sending it to us. They'll tell you how to go about getting it and they'll send it to us. But if you find community service on your own, you just need to provide us with the documentation. So you can send that to us as well.
Yes, Your Honor. I'm trying my best to do all of that. Make sure it's done by the end of this month. Next month, July.
Your next review date is September the 21st. That's 3 additional months. You should be able to get everything done by then. I'm trying to give you a little break because you said you got a lot of stuff going on in your life. So if you can finish it by the end of this month, fantastic. Call the court. We'll move up your review date. If not, I'll see you back September the 21st, 2022 at 8:45 a.m., okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, there's nothing further. That concludes this hearing.
You have a blessed and beautiful day.
You too, sir. Mr. Jalen Walker?
Your Honor,
How
I'm
you
gonna
doing?
say, I'm not sure if Ms. Cole left an offer on that one. So if we could pass on that one.
Jarwin Watson, sorry, Mr. Walker, go back on mute. Now calling the matter to the people versus Jarwin Watson. This is ticket number P13218110. 1 count open alcohol in a motor vehicle passenger. Ticket number P1209782. Count 1, drove while license suspended. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 3, drive unregistered or untitled vehicle. U ticket 5308411. 1 count of loitering. Ticket number P1252534. 1 count drove while license suspended. Ticket number P1325089. 1 count failed to display a valid operator's license, not on person. And case number 2273-16861, one count marijuana possession, cultivate, deliver more than twice the legal limit. Appearance for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Sherika Harris on behalf of Mr. Watson. Mr. Watson, please state your name for the record.
Jerron Watson.
Your Honor, we've discussed the cases before the court. We've discussed his rights. At this time, we are respectfully requesting that his not guilty plea be continued and these matters be set for trial. He is waiving his right to jury trial.
Sir, can you please raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
You can put your hand down, sir. Mr. Watson, did you have an opportunity to talk to an attorney in private today about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
And she's informing me that you want to have a bench trial. That's a trial before myself as the trier and finder of facts. Is that how you want to move forward?
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna set this matter for a bench trial on the date of September the 27th. That's gonna be at 9 a.m. Want to set your bond at $0 personal on all of these matters.
You said September what again, Judge?
27.
Okay.
27. Okay? 9
Okay.
a.m. I'm gonna set your bond at $0 personal, and I'll see you back then via Zoom for that hearing, okay?
Okay.
All right, there's nothing further.
Okay.
That concludes this hearing. Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm gonna do an in-person matter, Attorney Harris.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, Mr. Williams. Call your man. Just stand up. Now calling the matters of the people versus Derek Williams. This is case number Z80826461. This is a probation violation hearing. Mr. Williams pled guilty back on December the 2nd of 2021 to operating while visibly impaired. Since that point in time, he has had violations, and that's what brings him before court today. Appearances for the record, starting with the probation officer, please. Jennifer Driscoll on behalf of the probation department. And Attorney Harris, can you state your name for the record?
Judge, I can't hear them in the courtroom. Speak louder, maybe put the camera on them.
All right. Yeah, we can try. This puts us in
Can she stand by the bench or something?
I have a defendant in the courtroom,
Okay.
so want to be on your best behavior, Mr. Williams? Because she's gonna have to hear you over here. She's not gonna be able to hear you. I can speak louder. She can hear me. Can you hear her now? Speak
Yeah.
louder. Hear me now?
Yeah,
Okay, I can just speak louder.
okay.
Can you state your name once again for the record? Jennifer O'Driscoll on behalf of the probation department. Okay. Attorney Harris, can you state your name for the record?
Sherika Harris on behalf of Mr. Watson. Mr. Watson, please state your name.
Williams.
Williams, sorry, I apologize. Mr. Williams, please state your name.
Derek Williams.
This is the date and time set for a probation violation hearing. Can you tell me what the allegations are, please?
The defendant testified tested positive at JAMS on May 19th, 2022, tested positive for alcohol. He also tested positive on the breathalyzer in lieu of 0.09. He tested positive for marijuana. On 5/25/2022, he did not appear for testing. On 5/31/2022, he tested positive for marijuana. On 6/11/2022, he did not appear for testing. And on 6/15/2022, he tested positive for marijuana and alcohol. The defendant was also previously in front of you, Your Honor, it was May 16th of 2022 for a violation from when he tested positive for alcohol on 4/27. Would have been 4/27.
All right. I know there were some recommendations today. What was the recommendation?
The probation department recommends that the defendant be sentenced under the drug court. However, after he serves a term or sanction of incarceration in the Wayne County Jail.
Has he ever?
I didn't understand what she said.
You gotta move. You gotta move over here towards the box so she can hear it. I'm sorry. Towards this box. Towards, I'm sorry.
The lighting.
Yeah.
Right. The probation department recommends that the defendant be transferred to the drug treatment court, which is screened for and is eligible for. However, it is first recommended that he be placed in the Wayne County Jail until he can be sentenced to drug court.
Attorney Harris, you have anything to say? I was gonna let your client speak on his own behalf.
I want to make sure that I'm understanding the end part of the recommendation. I know that it was drug court, but could she say that one more time, the ending part? Until he was placed there, what was the recommendation?
It's recommended that he be remanded to the Wayne County Jail until sentenced by the drug court.
Your Honor, I would state that he has presented himself today. He has presented himself as if he is obviously a willing participant to drug court, because I know that that takes someone who is willing to submit themselves to drug treatment court. I would ask the court to not remand him to jail, but possibly give strict conditions in terms of he needs to continue to check in with probation, even if that's on a daily basis, so that he is being monitored. Obviously, no drug use and things of that nature. But I would ask that the court not remand him to the Wayne County Jail at this time. If he wishes to speak.
Would you like to say anything, Mr. Williams?
Moving forward.
Speak
This is
loudly.
my last spell moving forward. And I'm gonna keep doing that.
All right, Mr. Williams. You came before me. What did I tell you last time you came before me? Do you remember? What did I tell you what would happen if you had a violation? I was gonna put you in the Wayne County Jail, didn't I? Not only that, Mr. Williams, I'm disappointed because I come to find out, how did you get to these jam sessions to test each time?
I got the bus, however I could get there.
You didn't drive yourself to these?
No.
You sure you didn't?
Why you still asking me that?
I'm just making sure, but I'm a woman of my word. So I said I was gonna lock you up the next time you violated. I did. You just came before me in May.
No, I said I did not drive.
Oh, you did not drive. Okay, that's fine. But Mr. Williams, I want you to get whatever help you need, okay? Because this is important. This is very important. Like the fact that you knew that after you came in here for a violation, that they were going to continue to test you. Did you know that?
My father, yeah.
And yet you still come up positive.
I didn't surely say I just took a bottle out the store and drank it. Okay, I could probably have some of that off my job and my sister. I should, that's what I do now.
Can't understand what he's saying. Judge, I can understand what he's saying.
He's saying that he has a job where he cooks, and that could be some of the stuff in his system. No,
Would not have registered numbers on the PBT.
that's the breathalyzer portion of it.
Yeah, that's breathalyzer portion and the ETG, the numbers, the levels on that are high, are very high. They're 6,798, which is indicative of actual alcohol consumption, not contact with alcohol.
Attorney Harris, I know you weren't privy to it last time, but when he came in for his violation, I told him any violation would end him up in the Wayne County Jail. He's gonna participate in the drug treatment court program. They're going to go ahead and take him into the program on June the 28th. This is to be set on Judge Holmes' docket. Until then, you will be remanded to the Wayne County Jail. Okay, Mr. Williams?
Your Honor, I would also ask, it sounds like he's currently employed. Will the court consider at least release for work?
It's not.
Mr. Williams, I give you the opportunity to be in the community. I gave you several times to be in the community. You've been doing this since January. When you pled back in December, that's when you started doing this. And you know, it's one thing, if you have one test, okay, I know we make slip up. So when you were notified, that's the thing. When you were notified back on 4/27, that should have shot you right into it like, man, not only have you tested positive since then, you also missed dates. And I know it can be difficult getting there.
Hey, I had stuff going on too. I couldn't make it. I didn't have the money to make it.
Oh,
If so up without the money, I cannot test. It don't make sense for me to go and I don't have the money. Now I just started back working. I got a job that I actually like. I can start getting money.
If I
get
test you
paid
today, what are you
tomorrow.
gonna be tested positive for?
Weed. There's no liquor in me.
But was a part of it that you weren't supposed to smoke weed?
No, there was never a part of me smoking weed. I got in trouble specifically for drinking.
I didn't say no illegal drugs.
I don't remember that. Maybe I'm just not remembering that. I'm thinking I'm coming here for liquor. Basically, that's it. That's it. Legal drugs, okay, yes. I do smoke weed, but I've been trying to I have information on why I do that too. And it's in my phone. But I've been trying to get me a green card so I can be able to show proof of that.
On 6/15, did he test positive for alcohol?
He did, Your Honor. I have all the screens.
You tied my hand.
6/15, I did not test positive for alcohol.
You did. That's what I'm saying. Like, you tied my hand. I mean, it's just not a little bit. You know, it's one thing if it was like, $6.15. Positive for alcohol. Where's this employment at?
Savannah Blue. Will be another job I'm gonna lose, so then I come back out.
Then when you get in a car and you hit somebody and you kill them because you're drunk driving, then your name's gonna be there, but guess who else's name is gonna be right behind that saying that they let you out?
Because I'm not about to get in the car again drinking.
How'd you get down here today?
I caught the bus. Caught the bus.
You gotta have some type of sanction. When's the next time you're supposed to be at work? Go in today and be released tomorrow, can't you? Go in today and be released tomorrow, can't you?
Judge, I'm not hearing what he's saying.
He's saying, I don't know.
Are you put it on the table or the check?
You gotta do something. So you're gonna have to, I'll give you a release for tomorrow, but you gotta go in today. Because this doesn't make any sense. If there are no consequences for your action, then all of this is for nothing.
I'm already getting consequences for my actions.
Yeah, and you keep doing it though. See, I asked about the last time, look.
Since the last time, I
Sir,
haven't
don't
been
be
doing
honest,
anything.
listen.
Miss, the best way to help yourself is to not speak over the judge. Please don't do that.
If you have a probation violation, what should you do from that point on? So none of the rest of the tests, even if you test positive for marijuana, none of the rest of the tests that have any alcohol in them at all, for any reason.
Sure.
Right. So you come in here in May, right? Because you test positive for alcohol. Okay, I tell you don't do it again. It's like you didn't even care what I said, because on June 15th, you had alcohol right back in your system. Like, that's the part that gets me.
On May 19th, he tested and he positive 0.09. So that was right after. He still tested positive. He actually blew the 0.09.
Sir, please speak to the microphone. We can't hear you.
Oh my God.
On May 19th, and that's what's on the original violation, he tested positive for alcohol and had a PDT of 0.09, which he was originally seen in court on May 16th for that first violation.
I can put you on an alcohol tether, that's super expensive. That's like $300 and something a day, a month. You want that?
Yeah, I'll take that.
You have to have the money up front today.
Got that money today?
Oh.
Try. I'm still trying. What happens to me if I don't pay my DTE bill? What happens to my electricity? Mr. Williams? If I don't pay my DTE bill, it gets shut off. There are consequences for my action, right? And the best I can do is put you in jail tonight and give you a release in the morning. So that you can go to work. Because there has to be some type of consequence. Now, I don't want you to lose your job, but it's no way you can walk out today.
He can be placed on work release, jail.
Oh, he can be.
They do work release.
But he has to have all the documentation today. I know that he does. He will need like his forms and everything so that he could be able to turn it in today, right now, in order for him to be able to do work release for the weekend. I don't think he has any of that information on him right now.
Mr. Williams, you need to unplug your.
I'm glad I'm giving you some instructions. Please do it. I know you're upset right now. I know this is frustrating.
You gotta get them out your pocket. Sorry, take your hands out your pocket.
Take your hands out of your pocket. Thank you, Mr. Williams. I know this is frustrating for you. It's frustrating for me too. That's all I have. Good night, Mr. Williams. That's better than a whole week. Because my only other option is either tonight or you can do tomorrow, you can do tonight through it's June 28th. So that's the best I have for you, sir. We can put on a mid that he can be released no later than, what time you supposed to be at work tomorrow? 2 o'clock? I need him released at noon. So that he can make it to work on time at the latest. All right, sir. And after that, you gotta participate in drug court treatment program. Okay, you gonna participate in it, Mr. Williams?
He's ready to go.
Huh?
He's ready to go.
Okay.
I didn't hear what he said.
He said he's just ready to go. He's
Okay.
just ready to go. I understand. Now, let me tell you this. Judge Holmes, she's not gonna barter with you like I'm doing right now. So get that together so that when it does, so it doesn't happen again. No more drinking, Mr. Williams, no more drinking. You can't, not in that program, because they lock you up, I lock you up overnight, she'll lock you up for days and days. Okay, that concludes this hearing.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. June 28th, though, you gotta go to Judge Holmes' courtroom. 1:30, did Ms. Cleveland give you all the information about that? How you sign on and everything?
I don't have.
Okay, we'll make sure you have the information. When you get out, call our courtroom if you don't have it and get the information so that you can appear before her. But she'll put a bench warrant out for your arrest if you don't appear next Tuesday on, for the program, okay?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. All right, that concludes this hearing.
Thank you.
Your Honor,
Yes.
how would you like me to have him sit over there, in cuffs or just to sit in the chair until I get the paperwork done?
Because. Thank you.
Sir, stay still.
Oh, I need my folder too.
What's this folder?
Oh. Box right there, sir.
All right, you need to talk to Ms. Cole in breakout room.
Sit down, sir, in the chair.
No, Your Honor, I think we're ready to move forward with the case.
Chair.
You're gonna be able to do it. Now calling the matter of Jalen Walker.
Yes, ma'am.
There we go. Now calling the matter of the people versus Jalen Walker. This is ticket number P 1235462. Count 1, operating off-road vehicle on public highway. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
May it please the court, Paula Cole on behalf of the people.
Sherika Harris on behalf of Mr. Walker. Mr. Walker, please state your name.
My name is Jalen Walker.
Your Honor, I've had an opportunity to discuss this case both with Mr. Walker and with APA Cole. It's my understanding and against my advisement, Mr. Walker wishes to resolve this matter by way of plea today. And I believe the current plea offer being extended is allowing an unlicensed person to operate a vehicle. Ms. Cole, is that correct?
Yes, that is correct. I believe that is MCL 287.326.
287.326,
Yes, Your Honor.
is that still a misdemeanor?
Yes.
Okay, all right. Mr. Walker, if you want to take advantage of that offer, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
You can put your hand down. Mr.
Your Honor.
Walker, did you get?
I apologize. Could you please tell us the statute that's written on the face of the ticket?
On the face of the ticket, the statute is 750.243.
Your Honor,
Yes,
and I know that we indicated that he was taking a plea. As written, you said it was MCL 750.
243.
Your Honor, as written, I believe that statute is repealed.
And that's the what is on the ticket? Or is that what's on the ROA?
On the ticket.
Mr. Walker, stop.
Could you stop talking for a moment, please?
You're saying
On the ticket is 750.243.
243? And you're saying that when you looked it up, I take an attorney's word, that when you looked it up on the MCL, it showed that it was repealed? Attorney Harris?
Yes, that's what I'm showing, 750.243. But I believe the court is looking it up as well.
Oh, thank you. Does it show the repealed date? Guess I should look it up as well.
It says repeal 1969. Is this the right one?
Well,
1968, effect, it says 1968, but effective January 1st of 1969.
well,
This is
in
the
that
right-
case, if that statute's been appealed, then the people would move to dismiss the ticket.
And I think what it really is this the wrong ticket written out for it. This ticket says, no, it says repeal sections pertaining to unlawful sale, possession, or transportation of fireworks.
It does. So I believe he wrote the wrong thing on the ticket altogether, but I have no way of knowing what his intent was. So that would be a violation of my client's constitutional right to due process to have notice of what he's being charged with. We would move to dismiss.
Based on what Attorney Harris's representation, the people have no objection.
All right, at this time, the court is going to dismiss this matter without prejudice. Sir, make sure you always have a license to do whatever you need to do. If it's off-roading or anything like that, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, if there's nothing further, that concludes this hearing. Thank you.
Yes,
Thank you,
ma'am.
Your Honor. Thank you, Ms.
Your Honor.
Cole.
Thank you, Attorney Harris. Was there another matter? I understand.
It was a part of the, case we already handled. It's set for a bench trial on the date of September 27th. It's a
Is it one of the marijuana ticket?
Yes,
Oh.
it's a statute, that statute I gave you is set for a bench trial on 9/27/2022.
What was do you recall the name of the defendant?
Yes, his name was Jarvin, Jaron.